G'day everyone. So what I wanted to do today is just have a look at Season 5 and have a look at the patch notes and some of the things that we've got. Starting off from, I guess, the global stuff, as you can see. So yeah, there's obviously been a lot of crashes. I love that. Continue to prioritize increased stability and crash fixes across the platform. We'll see how that goes, eh? Righto, so we got also the battle pass. So what's this? So Shadow Company takes over Black Cell. I don't know if you saw that, but yeah, Graves isn't dead apparently. Even though we all saw him get blown up in the APC, he seems to think he wasn't in the APC. We also have pets now, having a look at things. So you can actually use these pets to execute someone. And the good thing is, and the first thing I was worried about was that these pets could actually be killed, but having a look at this, no, they can't. So I might bring myself a battle buddy. Obviously, we got some new operators: Oz, Graves, Mueller, and Velikan. Gameplay. So I've seen a couple of Twitter posts about this. So they decrease slide time and increase slide velocity, so the player covers the same distance in a short amount of time, and allowing player to fire slightly sooner after initiating a slide. So it'll be interesting to see how that goes. I might see if that works actually in multiplayer. Jump, small increase to lateral velocity boost while jumping, and reduction to landing slowdown penalty while landing. If someone can actually explain to me what that means, it'd be great. And we'll have a look if I jump into a private game just to see what it looks like. Evidently, we have some new weapons unlocked via Battle Pass. Well, I spent the $45, so we'll see how that goes. And a new sniper rifle. Semi-auto bullpup sniper. Interesting. Oh, customizable throwing knives. Obviously, there's been a bit of weapon balancing as well, as we normally see with all these season updates. Wrap H, increase semi-auto damage and reduce semi-auto rate of fire. Assault rifles. So it looks like the Chimera and the M13 are going to kind of be the assault rifles of choice at the moment. It might even be worth running a Chimera for a short range option and the M13 for the long range. Headshot multiplier increase for the M13, so that's going to be nasty. Battle rifles, looks like they pretty much nerfed the Cronin Skull. Light machine guns, HCR, got some decrease in limb damage. Oh, the RAL MG, it's had headshot multiplier increase as well. So that one may have gotten quite a bit of a, let's see what, I'm not 100% sure, but it might have got a bit of a buff. MX9, yeah, that looks like it's going to be good. It just depends on what the actual values are. Miniback, yeah, increase the headshot multiplier. Lockman sub got a bit of a nerf. Vel, the MP7 got an increase. Baz P got an increase, and so did the Fennec. Perks, Bomb Squad will protect against death from explosive equipment stuck directly to the player. That's pretty good. That's only for Warzone. Quick Fix, added visual cues for attacking someone with active Quick Fix, and entering objective with it equipped will now be visually shown in health generation effect. Health regen effect is active. Looks like we got some audio adjustments as well. Improved audio balance to favor some sounds over others. Airplane audio we've mixed down. Yeah, that's some bit of a pain in the ass, especially in DMZ. Every time you hear a plane go overhead, it's like you just cannot hear anything else going on, even just voice chat, but just stuff around you. Added audio indicator from pets to complement the visual cue for enemies when high alert is equipped. Fixed an issue where knife pickups could play an incorrect sound, and fixed an issue where the out of bounds sound would repeat incorrectly. I wonder if they fixed the doors in Building 21. Okay, so we also got a couple of new field upgrades by the looks of things. Disguise. So built for pure stealth engagements, the Disguise field upgrade allows you to appear as a member of DMZ combatant AI faction. That's pretty good. I think they implemented that towards the end of season 3 or maybe the start of season 4. I remember seeing some other streamers using those kind of things. That should give you some kind of cover as a solo as well, if you can find a disguise and just blend in as a bot. Obviously other players might still shoot you because you think you're a bot. Luckily enough, I play as a bot anyway. So Battle Revive, experimental stimulant offering and adrenaline rush. So what this sounds like is Oh yeah, they've said self-revive mixed with pure battle rage. Get up from last stand, immediately activates battle rage effects, allowing you to heal more quickly. Okay, and tax sprints will stay constantly refreshed. Oh, that's really good. So you get shot, you turn that on, and it's kind of like a spawn protection, I think, by the sounds of things. It just allows you to get your self-ref off, get up, self-res. Get your self-res off, get up and get out of there. That's pretty handy. A self-res box, so I've heard about this as well. So basically it's just an armor box or an ammo box with self-revives. That's pretty good. A new equipment, so scuba gas mask. Is a gas mask that also acts as a rebreather. Obviously new missions and urgent missions, which would be pretty good. We'll have a look at that. Hopefully they've got new missions for all the factions. I'll have a look in just a sec to actually see what it looks like. New faction, Shadow Companies join the fight. Get new missions from that. Friendly fire not be tolerated. Yeah, so yeah, you can't shoot at the Shadow Company bots and them just not do anything. They'll shoot it back at you. Improve clarity on submission descriptions. Yeah, that's good. There's been a couple of instances where some of the wording that they use can be quite annoying. I think it was case by case that was like extract the weapons case from the biobunk without dying. And I think, why don't you just say Kosher Complex? You're just confusing people. Adjusted infill locations across some exclusion zones. Yeah, a lot of that spawn rushing that we usually see. Like Classy Rhino and I do exactly the same thing if we're coming off a regain. We're usually able to kind of just pick where the other team's going to spawn and rush them straight away. So that's probably a good thing. So having a look at the missions, they haven't reset any of the Black Mouse, White Lotus, Phalanx and Crown missions. It's probably a good thing if you hadn't finished the mission. Classy Rhino and I are pretty much at 99%. The only one we hadn't done was extracting a weapons case. I mean, it's a good thing we can still actually go back and do it. I did expect to see a few more missions, but obviously Shadow Company's got new missions. I wonder if this reputation thing actually gives you any benefits while you're actually in the DMZ on deployment. It'd be interesting to see if you could actually like call in reinforcements if you're a solo or a 3-man against a 6er or something like that. Because obviously, you know, you don't see any of these guys actually in the game, but you will actually see Shadow Company now. So it'll be interesting to see how that works, having a friendly AI. Upgrades appear to be all the same. I was at 53% during Season 4. So if you dead drop 8 strong old kickers and a skeleton, skeleton key, you can start deployments with 3 armor plates. That seems like a bit of a step just to get an extra armor plate when you start off to dead drop a skeleton key. And you can get a starting solo self-revive if you dead drop 40 self-revives. If you infill by yourself after dropping 40 self-revives, it looks like you get a selfie. Yeah, I'm not sure if that's absolutely worth it. I mean, it's not hard to find a self-res if you're going in for a regain. You normally find one in the first 5 minutes. So I guess it's not too bad. It's good to see a couple of extra things in there. Yeah, sure, you get extra armor plates and stuff, but it's a bit of a stretch to dead drop a skeleton key. Oh, it's got a move on. That's all. Okay. Yeah, okay. It was pretty much 6 rounds to the head and neck for that one to go down. Yeah, that's not too bad. I'll probably have to run into some shipment and see what that actually looks like. this is the FR Advancer. This one I've got as a setup. I've only got this at level 15 because shipment was pain and I didn't want to keep going. I've kind of just gone for a bit of a long range setup here. It's pretty stock standard. I do want to see how this actually performs. So there's a little bit of horizontal recoil, which if you obviously have it leveled up to max level, it's a little bit harder to control if you're only level 15. Probably put better attachments on it. I've got the Echoless 80 or the suppressor. It's not too bad, but the fire rate is very quick, so you're going to want to, I reckon, get the 60 round mag. Pretty good so far. Obviously I haven't got a camo on it because I didn't want to get rid of my black cell tuning, so I just want to keep that, but yeah, not too bad. I'm sure someone probably thinks that one or the other. Under barrels is pretty good. Maybe the Edge 47, pretty good for its horizontal recoil and whatnot. Actually, the Edge does feel better, if I'm honest. Okay, so that's the FR Advancer. I'm going to give this a shot later on tonight and see how this goes. So hopefully I can release a video on that if I get some good gameplay. If you enjoy the video, please like the video, just so I know what kind of content that you guys want to see. If you enjoy it at all, the idea of what I'm doing is just to give a bit more of an average player point of view to DMZ and the weapons and stuff, because I see a lot of streamers that are way beyond my skill level, and I just kind of want to provide something that brings it back down to average person who doesn't play 8 hours a day as a job. Nothing on those guys. That sounds excellent. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you in the next one.